high road leaders universally have a specific trait which I admire. They do the right things for the right reasons. I will describe what I mean by the word right. Each letter of the word stands for the reasoning that is required when making a tough decision and defines what makes that decision correct and proper. On the high road, right means R is reality-based. I represents integrity building. G represents good for the majority. H stands for honesty above all. T means trust fostering. So let's start with the R, reality-based. Leaders who prefer the low road make decisions based on fiction. The fiction comes from untested assumptions, faulty reasoning, or the desire to make the impossible happen. I see this occurring often in business plans and budgets. The CEO sets unreasonably high goals for sales or profits that can never be achieved. He hides his intention by saying, "The impossible only takes a little while longer." Now, I support challenging people, but stretch goals need to be based in reality. If your employees do not believe in your vision and your plan, you will never get to where you are leading them. Therefore, all your decisions and mandates need to be based in reality. So are they? Think about that. Now, the I stands for integrity building. Integrity means many things to many people. To me, it is simply that what you see is what you get. You can tell a person has integrity because their words, their actions, their thoughts, and intentions are all congruent. A person of integrity has no hidden agenda and is unafraid to display who they are and what they do and what they believe. Pseudo-leaders, on the other hand, who do not buy into taking the high road, use subterfuge to get their followers to do something. They use bonuses, incentives, pressure, or hidden agendas to get what they want or to achieve a personal selfish outcome. Do you demonstrate congruity? Would your followers say that you have integrity? Now, the G in the word right represents good for the majority. As a leader, it is easy to succumb to a temptation to use your power for personal gain. The high road leader resists that urge and focuses on decisions and actions that are good for more than just them. The on-ramp to the high road requires tremendous courage. At times, someone might get harmed by a decision or an action. Yet high road leaders strive to consider the impact that a decision or action will have on all those involved. How often do you consider the eventual ramifications of your important decisions? The H in the word right stands for honesty above all. Honesty is a required trait to be an effective high road leader. Yet I have learned from experience it is easy to delude one's self about what is honest. On more than one occasion, I witnessed someone who believed something about themselves which later proved to be untrue. Honesty above all has three distinct facets for the high road leader. The first is that this trait requires you, the leader, to look within to seek and test for the real truth. Pseudo-leaders take what someone else has told them as the truth and repeat it mindlessly. This is the path of least resistance because they never bother to question whether the statement is true or not. I guarantee your body will always signal to you when you are lying. The trait of honesty above all has a second facet. Honesty requires that the leader use tact when delivering the truth. Some leaders feel that brutal honesty is always the way to speak, yet that is not taking the high road. Good leaders focus on the relationship they have with the people they lead. As you will see in the next facet of honesty, it is easy for a leader to always want to be right. Self-righteousness is an exit from the high road. The third facet of honesty above all is a willingness to speak about those things that no one else wants to bring out into the open. A leader on the high road recognizes when they need to share their concerns about the situation or issue. Quite often, a bad decision comes about because no one felt confident to play the devil's advocate or say the unstated. Yet testing the strength of a decision or course of action is necessary to be on the high road. How many of your truths are really someone else's ideas that you accepted without question? How often have you deluded yourself about what is truthful, especially about who you and what you are? Do you use tact and compassion when you must deliver bad news? When was the last time you spoke up about a concern that no one else dared to mention? The T in the word right stands for trust fostering. A high road leader focuses on the relationship they want to have with those they lead because the quality of your leadership is defined by your followers and not by you. Therefore, doing the right things for the right reason includes ensuring that your actions and decisions foster trust. You cannot lead when no one trusts you. For every singular way to build trust, there are dozens of ways to harm it. The high road leader uses self-awareness to think through the consequences of their actions and decisions on other people. Sometimes, as the leader, you must make an unpopular decision, yet you will use techniques and words to retain high levels of trust. If you are untrustworthy, you will never be seen as someone to follow. If you do not trust others, you will never find people to follow you or believe in you. How do your words and actions engender trust? In their actions and decisions, a leader does the right things for the right reasons. Doing this practice consistently earns you a reputation for taking the high road. I suggest that the word right in this axiom has a deeper meaning. Therefore, to be recognized as someone who leads and leads well from the high road, right means that you must have your feet firmly grounded in reality. Be a person of utmost congruity. Seek out what is best for the majority, and be honest with yourself and with others. All of these work to engender trust, one of the necessary characteristics to be seen as a great leader. Please feel free to share this information with your colleagues. Send me your questions about the critical topics of leadership and success.